Yep.
Yeah.
David basically said, I don't trust none of this, man. All this, armor and all these, instruments of war. I don't put trust in that shit. Ultimately, it's the Lord that gets me through these battles. He fights these battles for me, man. Did he not say the Lord taught my hand how to war?
Yep.
So the Lord was with him. And then back then when they fought in those battles, they fought long and hard, man. And so it took a lot of stamina and endurance to fight in those battles. If you get tired, you're dead.
Yeah.
Hey, in the modern day gladiators, they gotta fight in rounds.
Yeah.
And then they gotta sit down and take a break and get water and yeah, you know what I'm saying? Out on the battlefield, you didn't have no rest or no breaks, man.
You know how it went in the ancient world? It was like, ready, and then you go.
Yeah.
That's it. Eye contact was it.
You just charge them.
Just ran at each other.
The honor was to give eye contact, and you already know what it is.
Like that Braveheart shit.
Yeah, just like that.
The horses running into battle.
Yeah.
Just chaos.
You made mention of the gladiators, even during the Grecian, the Roman time when they fought in the Colosseum, they had Jake in there fighting to the death.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You can't get tired.
Are you dead?
Yeah. The kings fight first.
Oh, yeah.
They be on the front line.
They're in the head of their army.
They're on the front line.
And Yahushua king, man.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it, man. So hey, we know that the Lord's gonna fight for us, man. You know? So that the power was with those men. So they had that. The Lord had to have given them that energy. He gave them the stamina to fight in those wars. Gave them the energia.
Yeah.
And that's what we're gonna need, man.
Yeah.
Because right now we're even the mightiest among us is really feeble.
Yeah.
All right.
Jay can't run at full speed for 3 minutes straight.
Run.
Nah. It even says that in Isaiah 40, where it says that even a youth faint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Walk and not faint, and they're gonna run and not get weary.
But
Which up with wings as eagles.
in an even playing field, you take away the sword.
Oh,
Jake's run through these nations, but that blessing, man.
yeah.
That blessing of the sword
Hey,
is
that's
the equalizer.
that's Esau's spiritual power.
That's his power, man.
Esau has spiritual power with his technology, with his weaponry. That's why he's so damn accurate with tearing shit up, man.
The missiles are accurate.
Yeah.
Everything is accurate.
Scopes and fucking lasers.
A fucking sniper can take you out from here a mile away.
Man, they a damn drone. They didn't even give the drone a command to shoot nobody.
Yeah.
And that motherfucker accurately just killed a couple motherfuckers, man.
They said it was rogue.
Yeah.
Just like in 209 was Rogue.
Right.
In RoboCop, the original RoboCop movie, they had the other machine that was supposed to be a cop. He said, killed a certain guy. He said, I don't know if it malfunctioned. It didn't malfunction.
Yeah.
That was the command that it was given.
Yeah.
And the guy that gave the command,
You made it a killer robot,
Right.
or a killer drone. So isn't it gonna kill people? That's what you trained, programmed it to do.
You armed it.
You armed it. You put it in.
You loaded it with the bullets.
But he ain't responsible. He never want to take responsibility for shit he do.
Washing his hands. Hey, we don't know what happened.
Terminator, the movie Terminator, that's what that was about. That the technology that he armed these robots with would eventually think for itself with this AI and take his ass out.
Yeah, and it even said that the robot that killed the people, that it self-destructs too. So it got a bomb in it too.
Yeah.
See, that's why we have to rely upon Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man, to get us out of this. Because there would be no other way. We would be finished if we didn't have that protection, man.
Hey, we're finished now.
Hey,
You know,
yeah.
but if it wasn't for the Spirit, we would for surely be finished.
I got it.
Hey, it's of the Lord's mercies that we're not consumed.
Yeah.
You know?
I got a quick one.
But the Lord's he's gonna change us. I think I think you had already went for it. Isaiah 40.
Yeah, I was hoping.
Get that, and then whatever y'all got, y'all can bring it out.
Isaiah chapter 40, verse 28. Hast thou not known, hast thou not heard, that the everlasting power, the Lord, the creator of the ends of the earth, fainteth not, neither is weary? There is no searching of his understanding.
And remember when I read earlier in Sirach 16, where it talks about how he garnishes works forever. He said, and found in his hand is the chief of them, you know, forever. And he said that they basically they don't get tired. They're never weary. That's talking about the Lord's angels.
Yeah.
Well, the Lord's gonna make his men like the angels. All right, somebody can get that as Zechariah 12 and 8. Go ahead.
Verse 29. He giveth power to the faint, and to them that have no might he increaseth strength. Even the youths shall faint and be weary, and the young men shall utterly fall.
And that's when you in your youth. That's really you at the prime of.
Yeah, you're fucking invincible when you're a little kid.
Physically,
Yeah,
you're at your prime in your youth, man.
Yeah,
But-
people
but-
say, damn, don't you ever get tired?
Yeah,
You'll say that to somebody who's in
you're like the Energizer and shit, you know,
God damn.
full of energy,
The
never
one
get
of the
tired.
words that go kids, especially J kids, is rambunctious.
Oh yeah,
They just can't sit still, just on the move, just dancing and pop locking, just running and around and doing shit, man.
Yeah.
If you watch a little kid walk around 4 or 5, between 7 and younger, the kid can't sit still, just fidgeting and everything else. So much energy in it.
Verse 31. But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not faint.
hey, there it is, man. You know,
I don't think we this one right.
and what that described is kind of like a butterfly effect, man. You done went from a little weak individual to a super metamorphosis, man. You went from the underdog, the person who the world saw as weak, low, no strength, you know, no wealth, no nothing. Now you're a superpower, man. And that's how the Lord's gonna do his remnant. All right. That's what we got coming towards, and we wait upon it.
So this is 2 Corinthians chapter 12. I'm gonna start at I'm gonna read 5, then I'll jump down. It says, "Of such a one will I glory, yet of myself will I not glory, but in my infirmities, and infirmities of weaknesses." Jumping down, it says verse 9. And he said unto me, Yahweh Shai said this to Paul, it says, "My grace is sufficient for thee, for my strength is made perfect in weakness." "Most gladly, therefore, will I rather glory in my infirmities, that the power of Yahweh Shai may rest upon me." Because when you're weak, he fills in your weaknesses, right?
And it's really when you're in pain, that's where the strength comes.
Yep, that's it. Yep.
You know, like when you work out, you feel them pains. You like, fuck. You feel like you ain't got no more strength, but really, you just builded more strength.
Yeah.
So when you hit the weights next time, it's nothing to you.
What does that do?
I gotta-
Build your endurance.
It builds your endurance, man.
I gotta use the phrase. That,
And what does the word endure mean? It means to make hard.
I used to use the phrase Barack Allah used. It was a military, I think, Marine phrase. He said, "Pain is weakness leaving." Elder Barack Allah, Salakia. It said, "Pain is weakness leaving the body." Man, that's a heavy one when I heard that one. Pain is weakness leaving the body. Wow. Reading on, it says, verse 10, yeah, therefore I take pleasure in my infirmities.
And that's something a Stoic would say.
Right. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yeah. God.
Not an Epicurean, he ain't even dealing with pain.
No.
They dealing with pleasure.
Right.
Right? It says, therefore I take pleasure in infirmities, in reproaches, in necessities, in persecutions, in distresses for Yahweh Shai's sake. For when I am weak, then I am strong. Leading to what you were saying. Yeah, it says, I am become a fool in glorying. Ye have compelled me, for I ought to have been commended of you, and for in nothing am I behind. And the chief, yeah, the point was, when we're in our weakness is when the Lord steps in and makes us strong in those same moments. If no, it says, what does it say? Through sadness, the countenance is made better. So in those weak moments is when your mind has to get strong to figure shit out. If you're on a deserted island, you can sit there and suck, oh man, woe is me. Or you can do something about it. That's the difference of what we're out here doing versus what most of the world is doing. Yeah, we all know, or most of us know, impending doom is coming, to America particularly, but who is actually out there doing something to save their soul about it? That was it on that.
And this is 2 Corinthians 4 and 16. It says, for which cause we faint not, but though our outward man perish, yet the inward man is renewed day by day.
That's right.
Yep. Where are you reading that?
And we're, 2 Corinthians 4 and 16.
16.
You know? So yeah, we each day that goes by, we're deteriorating.
You gotta keep reading, bro.
I know where it was going down to. I was like, yeah, let me keep going. Verse 17, it says, for our light affliction, which is but for a moment.
This whole chains of darkness is all in captivity. With these chains of darkness is a light affliction. Wow. So it don't seem light to us. But if this is light compared to what's coming, hey, I'll take this all day.
Man, and the scripture says light because why? Hey, because the world without end is for eternity, man.
Yep.
You know, and the scripture tells us 1,000 years is as a day. Yep. So really, until the time of Yahweh Shai Shai, hey, we've been in captivity for a day, a couple days, man.
Right.
You know, and then the scripture also says, well, our life is as a vapor.
Yep.
Which means what? That's something that doesn't even. That's really not even a smoke. That's a water mist. That's a shadow. You know.
It's a shadow. Yep. It's gone.
Yep. It says, which is but for a moment, worketh for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory.
Yeah, and we were talking about, I think last night, about how this process, somebody was saying it, how this process of us learning wickedness to appreciate righteousness, all of this is quick. This is really quick in the scheme of eternity. As harsh as it has been, this is nothing compared to once we get the glory, man. Once we get the blessings in the kingdom of heaven. You know? That's what we have to stay. We were talking about that. Oh, man, the other brother was talking about it. That's what it was. That's what we have to keep our focus on. Okay? That not in this life, but in the next life, man. And going forward. Yeah.
Real quick in the Apocrypha. This is Sirach 18 and 10. It says, as a drop of water unto the sea, and a gravel stone in comparison of the sand, so are 1,000 years to the days of eternity.
Yeah. A drop, what it said, a drop into the sea?
Yeah.
Hey, if you're in the ocean, bro, you ain't worried about it raining. Follow on, bro.
Can I show you something? I made our people a cryptocurrency, yo. I don't know if you've seen something about the Kingdom Coin going on. But yo, just check that out. I've been handing it out to the people, you know what I mean? Just all of our people, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So trying to get this out here.
You got the fringes on the border of blue.
Absolutely. You already know I know what's up, you know what I mean? So, absolutely. But all right, keep teaching the people, y'all.
It says, verse 17 again, it says, for our light affliction, which is but for a moment, working for us, a